Hey yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy S. V. Hee ha. Need not to worry, I'm back here with another John. Hey yo, we gonna talk a little Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, man. I didn't watch the Shakur Stevenson fight last night. I missed it, and I'm tight about it. You know what I'm saying? I had to do some other grown man shit, and I wasn't able to catch the fight, but I had looked up some of the highlights. I see he dropped the guy. Then it looked like he pitched a shutout. Shutout, right? Now, I'm hearing people say, I'm looking in the comments and I'm hearing people say that, oh, he should have been like more aggressive. Um, he should have been more like coming towards, like he should have just been more aggressive, took more risk to get the guy out of there, right? The guy was taller than him, bigger than him, more rangy than him. Shakur decided to just completely outbox this guy, you know what I'm saying? And maybe the guy went into survival mode, you know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, right? I don't understand what we want as boxing fans. Like, what do we want? We're never satisfied, right? Because if Shakur Stevenson would have went in and stayed in the pocket and took risk, right? It ended up getting his, you know what I'm saying, getting his dome rocked. Y'all would have been crying and talking shit about that the same way y'all did Devin Haney, who was pitching a shutout against Linares, but decided to stay in the pocket and give y'all the fanfare that y'all want, and y'all ain't giving Devin Haney his credit. Devin Haney ain't getting credit for the Linares fight because he got hurt in the fight. Like, which one is it? Are you gonna get credit for if Shakur Stevenson would have took the risk and he would have took some punches? Y'all would have been criticizing him. I guarantee it. Y'all would have been criticizing him, talking about, oh, he needs better defense. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. He shouldn't have done this. That's what y'all would have been saying. But when guys decide to, you know what? I'm going to hit this guy and not get hit and they decide to box, y'all don't like it. The name of the game in the sweet science is to hit and not be hit. That's the name of the game. That's the one-on-one in boxing. Hit the opponent and you don't take no punishment. Yes, the knockout is great. I love the knockout. I love the knockout. You know what I'm saying? If you could go for the knock, sometimes guys go into survival mode. If you see a knockout and you're able to do it, I say go for it. But if you got something in the guys in there, because these guys are the ones in the ring. You know what I'm saying? It looks different to us on the outside, but these guys are actually in the ring. Maybe they're not seeing the same thing we seen, where we see openings and be like, oh, he could have hit him right there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's not seeing it like that because of other things the opponent has been doing throughout the fight. This is boxing, y'all. You getting punched inside your fucking head. Every time you take a punch, your brain hits the forehead, the front and the back of your fucking skull. Every time you losing shit. Shit is popping in your brain. Every time you fight. Every time your head gets hit, like boom, it's doing something that your brain is not normally supposed to do. So you have to minimize that as much as you can to keep your faculties as your career goes. Like, I just don't like the way that boxing fans be switching up. We be switching up too much, man. Like, what is it? What is it? want. If the guy takes the risk, then you have to give him the credit when he takes the risk. Not bash the guy and be like, oh, he's weak and oh, he would have got knocked out if he was hugging. That's what you're supposed to do when you're hurt, guys. That's what you're supposed to do. When you're hurt, you're buzzed, you hold. People was criticizing Devin Haney. They say, oh, he was hugging. He wasn't hugging for the first 10 rounds. He was beating ass, bro. For the first 10 rounds, you ain't see no hugging from Devin Haney. That nigga was not hugging. But when he stayed in the pocket and was taking the risk to get hit, y'all shitted on him for it. Y'all shitted on Devin Haney for taking the risk. Now, if he don't take the risk in the next fight, y'all gonna be complaining about that. Oh, that was a boring fight. He got pillow hands. That's what y'all gonna be saying, bro. But you go out there and you fight with your heart on your sleeve and you try to get the guy out. You know what I'm saying? He tried to get Linares out as smartly as possible. But Linares, you got to give Linares his credit. Linares is a good, savvy veteran. And he had no quit in him. He was there to win that fucking belt. Simple as that. And when you take risks and you stay in the pocket like that, guys, you're going to risk getting punched. Now, Shakur Stevenson seemingly didn't take no damage. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like he got hit a lot, and people were complaining. People were complaining about how he looked after pitching a shutout. That's like a baseball player, pitcher throwing the no-hitter. He pitched a shutout. From what I've seen and from what people are saying. Because I'm gonna watch the fight. I'm gonna watch the fight later. You know what I'm saying? The full fight. But people are complaining. You can't get no fucking credit, man. It's no wins in this shit, y'all. Like we gotta like, do we love boxing or we don't? Or we just love our favorite guy? I could watch two bums fight, two crackheads out on the street fight, and it'll excite me. Like, oh shit, the nigga did it. I love watching them. I love watching fights. I love boxing. You know what I'm saying? So if we out here saying that we love boxing, we can't be critical. And look, and these guys are young. Devin Haney is young. If I was Devin Haney's coach and Shakur Stevenson's coach, I would be advising them to be taking no punishment. I don't want my fighters taking zero damage any fight. Boxing is a short sport. You don't got many years to do your thing in boxing. That shit go like this. You feel me? So like, come on. We can't be like this. We can't be like this not giving these guys their credit. If somebody pitches a shutout, can't get no credit for that. Can't get no credit for a shutout. See, but the thing is though, is that these guys we put a lot of expectations on these guys. You know, they got a little mouth. They be talking their shit like a boxer is supposed to talk. A boxer is supposed to be confident in his ability. Like, all of this shit plays into boxing. So I don't know why we act like we don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, we can't see this shit. Niggas act like they can't see this shit, bro. complaining about, oh, he can't do this, he ain't do that, he should have stepped on. I even heard Andre Ward in the little highlights saying that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He should have did more type shit. Coming from Andre Ward, who, how many fights he played it safe? How many fights did he play it safe? And you know what? I'm not going to take the risk of getting knocked out. And I'm going to just execute the game plan, get the victory, and go home. These guys are young pups in the game. You feel me? They young. They got more years to get it in and learn. You know, I just don't like how the up and down from the fans. Like, the fans is boxing fans is something else, man. Boxing fans is like Knicks fans. Like, like, yo, you don't do one thing you don't like, you're getting booed, motherfucker. Oh, he took that shot. Boo! Like, I just don't get it, man. Boxing fans is funny. This guy sat there, pitched a shutout, and he can't get no credit. Devin Haney goes in there. He usually pitches shutouts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't give him no credit when he didn't knock out Gamboa. When Gamboa was in there fighting to survive. And he was going for the knockout. And he didn't get it. Devin Haney, y'all, he couldn't stop Gamboa. Gamboa ain't win one motherfucking round. But y'all still find something to criticize the guy and not give him his credit. Give Shakur Stevenson his fucking credit. He boxed masterful. Masterful job. He did what he had to do. He got his bag. He got his health. And he got the fuck up out of there. Next fight. Next Jones.